From seasoned explorers to first-time trekkers, For Every Adventure is your outdoor guide.
Hey, welcome to the podcast. This is For Every Adventure, brought to you by Outdoor Warehouse. My name is Kyle. Hello, Chanel.
Hi, Kyle.
How are you doing?
No, good. And you?
Good. Feeling festive?
It's good. Can you believe it? We're there again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so exciting.
Has the feeling hit you yet?
Yes.
The holiday festive feeling?
As the weather changes, it always sort of creeps in. And then you see that first tree going up at the store and you're like, what? Why?
Yeah. But this happens in August, I think.
I know, but still.
A bit too early. To me, the festive season is 1 December. It's a nice date.
I must agree with you. You don't want to stretch it out too long, right?
No. Yeah, well, I think it depends.
But one thing we've learned to plan here in this podcast.
Yes. We've got lists.
Exactly, and we have to look ahead. So today we're going to chat a little bit about what's in store for the festive season. And there's always that little gift. You're like, I must get this person something, but you just can't think of it.
That's right.
So we've got some great ideas.
We do. Do you have anything on your list that you would like from Outdoor Warehouse?
I always sort of veer into the women's clothing section.
Yes. Okay.
Which is great.
All right.
And then the tech stuff. I'm always looking at, for my boys.
A drone.
Not the drones, but a speaker or maybe a smart watch. And there's a lot of tech things that one tends to forget about at Outdoor Warehouse.
I think my choices are a bit more practical this year.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not great with shoes. I've got one pair I wear every day, and then I've got a fancy pair for the semi-formal events. No, they're pretty great.
They look good to me. Okay.
But I could do with another pair, and they've got a great selection at Outdoor Warehouse. So that's number one on the list. I'm ready for more braai gear. I think my braai gear has been used thoroughly.
Of course.
A good pair of tongs is next on the list, and then also a braai grid. I think I can do with a braai grid. And then if I was a good boy and Santa really wants to give a lot of presents, I think I'd go for a camping chair or maybe something to start building up the camping setup.
Listen, what about the fridge? We've been talking about your fridge for ages. Is it time yet?
No, let's start small.
Okay.
Sleeping bag, a camping chair, maybe maybe something smaller. A good flask. But engrave your name on it.
Yes,
they do that for you.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so that's our ideas for now, but we can chat to Francois, and he's actually a branch manager at Outdoor Warehouse, and he knows about everything that's new and cool, so we're going to find out more now.
Get all the outdoor gear and expert advice you need right here on the For Every Adventure podcast.
Welcome to Francois Malan. He's branch manager at Strubens Valley. That's Rodepoort at Outdoor Warehouse. So he's the one to speak to today. Francois, how are you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Great, thanks.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your time. I think let's introduce you properly. Can you introduce yourself and share a bit about your favorite outdoor adventure?
Yes, Carl. I'm Francois Malan. I'm branch manager at Strubens Valley branch. I enjoy angling, so I go on frequent angling trips and expeditions for fishing. I've gone to Botswana before for tiger fishing. I've been at Antis Bay, Namibia, fishing, and I do take regular trips to the Vaal Dam as well for fishing and camping. I normally I've got a Tenco Senior Wanderer Dome tent. That is a fantastic tent with a gazebo dome connector, which connects my tent to my senior gazebo. I can tell you I've withstanded extreme weather conditions, especially at the Vaal Dam, and been exposed to heavy storms. And this tent does the thing. It's really a good quality tent. It withstood all those conditions at the Vaal Dam. And yes, it makes it just more easier and more fun if you camp and you're protected against the elements.
Is that the biggest thing for you when you choose your gear for your adventures? They have to be durable, robust.
Definitely, especially if you're an adventurer that goes to remote areas where there might be extreme conditions or extreme weather conditions. So that is quite an important aspect.
I really like that. I mean, you're clearly the branch manager and not just a salesperson, but that you have this your own experience with all the different products. But if you have to now choose maybe something for someone else over the festive season, how would you approach that?
Yes, to buy gifts for somebody is normally quite a mission, I know. But yes, to choose gear or gifts for adventurers, I would first have to understand the specific need of their activity and their experience levels by asking them clarifying questions. You can choose a practical item like a specific type of gear which will be beneficial to their adventure. With gifts, you can suggest a gift card or a more experimental gift for a planned outing or a contribution to their next adventure.
That's a good point. A gift card is always a good idea because you're never, unless you're like 100% sure that this person needs this, you have that chance of not getting the right brand or the specific product for the job. So gift cards are pretty much a must-have. Any hidden gems that you can maybe share with us?
Yes, we do have the new Snowmaster Cemex 41-litre, 78-litre double door and the 98-litre double door fridge freezers, a range that we just got in, which is exclusive to only Outdoor Warehouse. We also stock the National Luna Travel Box range fridge freezers. That's got a 20-litre, 35-litre, 45-litre and a 60-litre. That is very good value for your money. National Luna Ice Maker, National Instinct 4-person's picnic backpack. So there's various items that you can actually look at.
Okay, so that sounds like a little bit expensive.
Hey,
but
fair.
still great. I mean, obviously, if you want to buy someone like a really decent gift.
Yes.
But what about something that's, people that are more on a budget at this time of year? Do you have any suggestions there?
Yes. For someone on a budget, the most standout gift normally offers a blend of a bit of thoughtfulness, practicality and personal touch. We offer a vast selection of multi-tools, knives, flasks, travel mugs, tumblers, all customizable with our engraving service alongside a new diverse lineup of affordable footwear and apparel that we received. Our extensive product mix caters to both specific budgets and recipient interests. So we have quite a big range that will cater for everybody's budget.
I'm wondering, what are the most popular products around Christmas time that get sold at Outdoor Warehouse?
Probably a Stanley.
Yes.
Stanley flask, why not?
Yes, definitely. Your Stanleys are very popular. Then we get things like our headphones, our earphones. Those type of things are also very popular. Our Bluetooth speakers are very popular. Red E power banks are popular. And then things like binocs, your Leathermans, your multi-tools, knives, all those things are quite popular products. And what is nice is that they can all be engraved. That gives it a personal touch for a nice gift for somebody.
You know what? I just decided I've got a fourth item on my Christmas list. I need a good Leatherman. Engrave my name on it. That's a fantastic idea. I think everyone needs to have a Leatherman, right?
Carl's grown up now. He wants to be that guy with a Leatherman in his pocket.
Yeah, I know. You know the old cell phones, those bricks you used to, and you had a little cell phone pouch on your belt that you would wear them with. Just a Leatherman one. Just walk around all day with it. I'll tuck in my shirt from now on.
There's a lot of adventurers that's the style.
Listen, I'm not mocking. I'm in.
Okay, cool.
I'm 100% in.
Let's think about like practicality versus novelty when choosing a gift for an outdoor person. How would you approach that, Francois?
I normally blend high-quality, durable gear with personalized touches, unique experiences or items that have fun or an unexpected element. Example can, for instance, be, over the festive period, a lot of people like traveling to the coast where they spend time on the beach. Customers traveling to the coastal areas with family, our National Instinct and Tenco beach trolleys are normally very popular because you don't have to carry all your umbrellas and chairs and everything to the beach. You just put it in the trolley and you pull it towards the beach. We sell beach shelters, umbrellas, beach chairs. Aqua booties is also a must for walking on the beach or on the rocks, which is very nice and safe. We also cater for various beach games like swing ball, pickleball, catch and throw fingers, aerobie, flying discs, rings, wabuba balls, all fun games that you can enjoy with the family on the beach.
Yeah, I must say, when I take the boys into outdoor, I have to I have to know beforehand already. They're going to find some new game or toy or something cool. So it's also something one overlooks, but especially for the festive season, it's great to know that they also have that on offer.
Yeah, no, definitely. And it's a great way to keep the kids busy when you're going on a long road trip or you've got a few destinations. Sometimes for the kids, it could get a bit long.
Get them off
too long.
Get them off the screen. So that's a good idea.
Yeah. Francois, tell us a bit about your journey with Outdoor Warehouse. Where did it all start for you?
Carl, I started at, I was in Centurion branch as a assistant manager. From there, I was transferred as a branch manager. And yes, I've currently been with the company for 15 years. And it's been fun. Okay. It's been really fun working for Outdoor Warehouse. Learned a lot about the outdoors. And yes, so my experiences here was great, so up to date.
Did you start as an outdoor enthusiast and then start working for Outdoor Warehouse, or did your time with the company sort of turn you into one?
No, I was an outdoor enthusiast for quite a long period, going camping, fishing, outdoor trips. But when I started joining Outdoor Warehouse, when I joined Outdoor Warehouse, I learned quite a lot what I didn't know about the outdoors and the equipment that you have available for yourself. That makes your life easier when going camping or going into the outdoors.
Man, as an outdoor enthusiast working for Outdoor Warehouse, it must be so convenient because the newer technology and the new tools and things that come out really just makes life easier. And you're the first person to find out, hey, here's a new tool I can use. You're probably quite chuffed about that, huh?
No, definitely. As soon as you think you've got everything, then there's something else that pops up that is more interesting and more useful when you go on such a trip, camping trip or an adventure.
Gear up with expert advice from real-world adventurers with the For Every Adventure podcast.
So, Francois, we know you were an outdoor enthusiast before you started working for Outdoor Warehouse, lucky enough to be right there getting all the new gear. But this must have started somewhere for you. Is it something maybe that was in the family, that you come from a family of outdoor lovers?
God, yes, definitely. Since a very young age of about 10, 11, I went fishing with my father. We grew up in Durban, and we used to fish up and down the coastal area there. And nice. We used to go camping often. We had a caravan, and we used to go out and camp around the south and the north coast, doing fishing myself and my dad and the family.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Do you have is there like a special memory you can share or a favorite spot where you guys used to go fishing or angling?
Yes, we used to go down the south coast to Heberden, and there's a place that was called Kelso. We always enjoyed it a lot to camp there, and we did some very nice fishing up and down the coast there. There was a place that was called Spray Rocks, which we went to, and it was quite deep water, and we used to catch garrick and big fish there, using live bait and those type of things. So yeah, the fishing experience up and down the coast, and with the sardine run, a certain time of the year, those years the sardines still, came out on the beaches, and people had like baskets, and they just got a lot of sardines in their baskets.
Wow.
That type of thing. So that was also quite a sight to see during that time of the year.
Are you carrying this or those traditions forward? Who do you take angling these days?
At the moment, it's more family and friends that I take with me fishing. And yes, they're all keen fishermen, and they all enjoy the fishing and the camping atmosphere around the fishing.
Are you a big fan of hiking? Maybe 4x4ing, or was fishing your thing?
At the moment, yes. I do hiking. Not that often, but I do. I recently started getting very fit and exercised. So I've been on quite a few hiking trips. I like the scenery. I've done the first day on the Otter a few years ago, and there's beautiful scenery there. So yes, hiking is definitely on my priority list as well.
Take us through your hiking gear setup.
Normally, you have to get a very decent and practical backpack. Also depends on how long you're going hiking. Is it for 1 day? Is it for 7 days? It's all that is going to determine what hiking gear you will need, your footwear that you will need for the hiking trip, what the terrain is like. So overall, if you have a customer that's going on a hiking trip, you've got to ask a lot of questions to find out what the weather is like, what the terrain is like, for how long he's going. And that will basically determine the gear that he will need for that specific trip.
Okay, so Kyle's in the market for some hiking boots. Francois, now we need... You want to hike, Kyle, right?
Yes, I'm in.
Okay.
Let's go hiking.
Where's the enthusiasm? So what would you suggest, Francois? Like for Kyle, he doesn't own a pair of hiking boots. Like what should he look for?
It also depends. We've got various brands. It's very good brands that we've got. It depends on where Kyle is going hiking, how long he's going hiking.
Where are you going, Kyle? How long?
I'm going to Club Lion's Head.
Okay, cool. For the morning.
Yes, I'm going to do a sunrise thingy.
You should.
I'm going to take my flask with my name engraved on it, some coffee. I'm in.
Francois, what does Kyle need for Lion's Head?
I've never been to Lion's Head, so that's going to be a guess.
No. Well, I'll tell you, don't try and go with your normal trainers that are already a bit smooth.
All right.
Go treat it as you would a hike up a mountain, okay? Otherwise you might slide and fall off Lion's Head.
It's not for me,
It's not a good idea.
I want to avoid that.
Okay. So
nice hiking shoes with good grip.
Good grip. Yes, especially when you come down.
Yes.
You underestimate that part.
Yes, you do. That's the worst part, isn't it?
Yeah. And then, Francois, I've learned that the socks you actually wear makes a big difference, right?
Definitely. You've got to wear the correct socks with your shoes. So it's also very important when you go and buy a pair of hiking boots that you wear the socks when you fit it that you're actually going to utilize on the hiking trip itself. Because that can make quite a big difference. You don't want to get blisters along your trip. And it's also good to actually walk with the boots before you go on the trip. You don't want to use it the first time you're going on the trip.
Okay, noted. Do a few walking sessions before I take on Lion's Head. All right. I feel like I'm ready. What am I missing, Francois?
Well, there's alternatives that you can take with you, like a dry bag if you're going to go through rivers to protect your gear from getting wet. Walking sticks is also a good thing to have. I've had an experience quite a while ago where I went on a hiking trip. It was about 13 kilometers. And somebody suggested a hiking stick, and I thought, okay, well, that's going to be a waste of time. But I tell you, it helped me quite a lot getting up and down rocks and steep hills and those type of things.
Also self-defense for those baboons.
Yes,
I think I'll lose that fight every time.
Definitely, you can use that for that as well.
And then they always talk to us here in Cape Town about the weather that changes in a second.
Yes, a very moody city.
So I suppose one of the first things you have to think about is like something that can protect you in all weather, right?
Definitely. We have various apparel gear that can protect you from sun hats to raincoats to jackets. We've got a big range that you can actually choose depending on what weather conditions you're going to experience. But that is also very important because you need to be comfortable. And it needs to be quick drying clothing. You don't want to go on a 7-day hiking trip and sit with a bunch of wet clothes.
And then is there anything else in terms of safety that you'd suggest for, the newer adventurers amongst us?
Yeah, well, definitely. I think an important thing to take with you is a first aid kit. That is very important. Insect protection is also very important. Depends on which area you're going to. Sunscreen that you can take with.
Oh, yes, sunscreen.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
That's top of the list for me.
And then, if you still want communication, you can take a power bank with you to charge your cell phone to keep it going.
Yeah.
And, if you want communication between people, if you're a group of people going, you can also take two-way radios that you can communicate with each other. So there's various items that you can take for protection with you.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get two-way radios and just leave a radio in a bush somewhere. And I'm just going to wait for someone to hike past it and then, hey, that sounds like a really good idea.
Okay.
Listen, Chanel, my list started with 3 items.
Yeah,
I think we're at like 10 or 15 now.
growing.
Yeah. I'm not mad about it.
No, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Francois, you've been with Outdoor Warehouse for 15 festive seasons already, so you must be the right person to ask. I know that there's something for everyone at Outdoor Warehouse, but let's say you don't know this person too well. It might be a new relationship and there's this lady that you want to get something for, but she's a foodie, for instance. Like, would you have any advice for maybe buying her a gift?
Yes, the ladies mostly likes to go into the apparel department. We normally find them there, and we've got quite a big range of apparel gear that they can utilize on their trips. Depends if it's for adventure or for what they need. We've got a new Slasher range that also is very budget friendly. Then we've got our Gillette and our Carrymore new ranges that came in footwear, which is also very popular and budget friendly. So yes, that's normally where I find the ladies. They're very interested in the clothing department, in the apparel department.
We always end up there, you're right.
Hey. So I think we've covered a lot of types of people that you can get gifts for. But the most difficult person to get an outdoor gift for is the person who already has everything.
That's so true.
So what would you suggest?
Yeah, that is normally a very, very difficult question. You have to determine, again, what does a customer already have? What is his need? Is he going away on a specific trip? What will he need for his trip? What has he already got? What doesn't he have? And then according to that, you can have a look at what we've got available in store that will suit his need for that specific trip. And again, there's various options that a person can look at. For instance, you don't know, has he got a Leatherman? If he hasn't got a Leatherman, that will be ideal for his trip. Has he got a Stanley flask if it's winter? Have you got a Stanley mug for his trip or a travel mug for his trip? That's also a good suggestion. So it all depends on what he's got available and then his need.
And Francois, you've spoken about so many different people. What would you like? What's on your list? Huh?
The ultimate gift.
If you look at the Valdam weather, I think the next gift for myself will be a storm net for my tent. Otherwise, I might find myself in the dam at some stage. But no, I'm just joking. The ultimate gift for myself at this stage, I would think it's more in the line of maybe addition to my camping experience, a new camping chair or a camping table that will that type of things. Some of the gear is getting a bit old. I've had it for quite a long period. It lasts quite long, I must say. And then so those type of things will also be a nice gift for myself. And when you go camping, there's always something that pops up. We've got a lot of.
That's the thing. There's always something you want to upgrade this or that.
Yeah, that's correct. There's always a lot of braai gear that we stocked, like tongs, like grids, poikies, those type of things. That's also very usable during a camping trip. And at this stage, I know my poikie. It's done its days. I've had it for years. So at this stage, I think the most important thing will be a new poikie, maybe.
Francois, the storm net you're talking about, like what happened that you needed a storm net and maybe you want another one? We want to understand the Valdam. We haven't been there.
Yes, quite a few years ago, I went camping at the Valdam, and I can tell you the storm that came towards us was hectic. And I tried to tie my gazebo down with about 9 or 10 straps, and that didn't help much. We had to hang on to the gazebo like bats, and until the storm went past. And so it can get crazy. And since using by using a storm that will just help it a lot. Tying your tent down. A lot of people also sometimes make the mistake of not tying their tents and their gazebos down properly, and they wait until the storm is amongst them, upon them, And then they want to rush and start getting guy ropes attached and storm nets attached. You need to make sure that all your equipment and your tents and your gazebos are quite steady and that everything is attached and that you don't do it and wait for the storm to come.
Another one for my list as well. I also need one.
Yeah, and also the products keep sort of being innovated and they become like smaller and
more durable,
more convenient. Yeah. So I think this is a never-ending story.
It is. I can tell you the outdoor elves are very busy taking notes at this stage of the conversation. Where can our listeners go to get an idea of what Outdoor Warehouse has in stock or maybe find some inspiration for gifts?
Listeners can visit any Outdoor Warehouse branch where they will be assisted with credible advice by knowledgeable, friendly and helpful staff. Alternatively, they can also visit the Outdoor Warehouse website to view our unique range of outdoor equipment, clothing and footwear.
You know, it's nice going onto the website. Obviously, it's very convenient. But for me, the whole experience of entering that store just opens up the whole world for you. And all the knowledge is in store.
Yes, I hear you. But for me, it's a bit different. I like to go to outdoorwarehouse.co.za and get an idea of what I'm looking for. And then I go to the store and say, hey, listen, I'm looking at this product. Is there something else you would recommend?
Yeah.
Because they're really very knowledgeable when it comes to
and
those
especially
products.
because, you know, the tents are set up and you can actually go and physically feel it.
You'll find me napping in there.
You can camp out there,
Definitely. And you also mentioned that you're looking for a new camping chair. Is there a specific brand you're looking for, a specific chair?
Yes, we've got several types of director's chairs where you can actually have the chair has a little table that folds out where you can put your plate and your glass and everything on, which is very nice to sit in, and it also folds quite small, so it won't take up a lot of space. Sometimes for people traveling, space can also be a problem, so they try and pack as small as possible. So we've got several types of director's chairs, racing chairs, foldable chairs, our Natural Instinct brand as well, which is a very good brand. And then we've got, the canvas range as well that we also stock. But yes, the normal director's chair would be very suitable for me.
Is that the one you'd go for now? Because you said maybe you might want a chair in your stocking for this festive season. Which one would you choose? The director's chair?
Yes, definitely. I'll choose the director's chair. It sits very comfortable. And what is nice about it is that it's got a little folding table next to it that you can put your plate on when you're eating, and you can put your glass.
And the armrests.
And the armrests.
Essential.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Awesome.
Thanks a lot for your time, Francois. I think we learned a lot. I think we've gained some inspiration as to what we want for Christmas and also what we want to give.
Yeah, great ideas. Thank you.
Year. Yeah, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you. That was more than a pleasure, and I hope I will see all of you inside the Outdoor Warehouse branch soon.
Yes, and that's very key. Get to your nearest Outdoor Warehouse branch as soon as possible and get those gifts you want to give your loved ones. If you, like me, and you want to go check out the items online first, outdoorwarehouse.co.za. But hey, if you like Chanel, just go straight to the shop.
Pop in and see what happens.
Yeah. Thanks a lot to Outdoor Warehouse. This is For Every Adventure. Find our podcasts on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify.
Also on YouTube.
Go check it out there. And as we mentioned in most episodes, this isn't the first episode. There are quite a lot of episodes. So if there's something you're wondering about when it comes to the outdoors, scroll through and see if any of those episodes are applicable to your needs.
Explore with confidence with expert tips and tricks, brought to you by the For Every Adventure podcast.